Good morning, family. Happy Vlogmas day, whatever we're on. I don't even know what day. Alright, so today is Thursday, December 3rd, and I am going to try my hardest to sit down and relax today. I said that yesterday, right? That I was gonna just come home and chill out. I did do my hair. Jordan actually braided it for me, so I did get that done. And it was nice that I didn't have to do it, that she did it. She wanted to practice her braiding skills, so I kindly accepted to be her test dummy. Her mannequin head. So y'all, I'll show y'all in just a second how she did, but she did pretty good for her first time. So anyway, however, I did not end up just being able to decompose and relax. Y'all, let's talk for a second. So let me tell y'all, yesterday my kids, I think I say this a lot, but yesterday I was just so frustrated. I got them in bed, tucked them in, did our kisses, did our nosies, and they all wanted to sleep in the same room together. And usually I say no, sometimes I say yes, but I was like, okay, tonight y'all can all sleep together. And tuck them all in, give them kisses, go downstairs, sit down there for a good 5-10 minutes before I hear screaming, like just excruciating pain screaming. And my 5-year-old was screaming, and my 9-year-old was pinching the crap out of my 5-year-old. And y'all, was so mad, so angry, because earlier in the day I had a conversation with the 4 little kids in regards to my 15-year-old and how they didn't like that she used to pinch them, like she would pinch their shoulders and stuff like that when she was playing with them, and they didn't like it. And so we had this whole come to Jesus conversation with them and her, just talking about how they didn't like that, they didn't think it was fun or tickle or whatever. And so I literally have this whole conversation just for a few hours later to repeat and do this to the 5-year-old. Yeah, I was so angry, and it just literally derailed my whole everything, just my stress levels in my body, everything. Earlier that day, my oldest daughter had deleted some videos that I had on one of my cameras, some old videos, and I was just trying to not let that upset me because I hadn't got a chance to take them off the camera yet. So y'all, I'm currently reading Man's Search for Meaning. I'm in the midst of reading that book, and I'm almost done, and I'm just trying to constantly remind myself of what I'm learning in this book. I'm definitely gonna have to read it multiple times. But yeah, so needless to say, I didn't have my day of relaxation yesterday like I thought I was going to. And so today, that is my goal, y'all, because of course this weekend we go to work. So what I think I'm gonna do is clean. It's already late in the day, and I really want to sit down and just really relax today. Like, I really want to make that my goal. And like I said, I didn't get to do that yesterday. So I'm trying to decide what all I'm gonna clean. I think I'm gonna start in my living room, because that's the space I'm gonna be sitting in, and for me, the space that I'm in needs to be like clean and decluttered and I honestly think maybe I just have too much stuff right now. Like, you know, in this house, like this house is smaller, so maybe I just need to get rid of some stuff. I feel like that could be affecting my mood. So anyway, yeah, that's where I am, y'all. So I say all that to say that today is just gonna be a chill out day. I'm gonna clean up, I'm going to sit down, and I'm going to binge watch. That's my plan. That's my plan, y'all. We've already done work this morning. We had to work on some things for both locations. So we've already done that, which is why it's so late in the day, because we spent all morning working on stuff for that. Like this, we've been working on this same thing for our Tennessee location for a week, y'all. A week. So anyway, I think we're done. I think hopefully today is done. We'll see. I got a few more emails I need to respond to, so I'm gonna respond to those probably after I clean up. Like, I think I'm just gonna clean first, sit down, respond to those few emails, and then commit to relaxing, or maybe I'll do it in reverse. I don't know. Anyway, that's the plan for today. So let's do it. Y'all, this is what they're doing right now.
Really? I'm nothing like that. That was amazing.
Anyway, it is like almost 2 o'clock and I still have not ate a single thing. So you guys, I wanted to show you, this is one of the things with having a business during the pandemic. So we had a visit from the health department to make sure that we were enforcing. Phoenix, go lay in my bed. Go. To make sure that we were enforcing the mask law and that our employees were wearing masks and all of that good stuff. So there's all this information that we have to go over and make sure that we are familiar with. This is all of the laws that we have to be abiding by as a business, or we could get fined. So all of this whole big packet of stuff. So I say a million times, y'all, why are my kids so loud? They are so loud. So anyway, y'all have not taken this thing off my head yet. I'm about to though, so y'all can see my braids. It's 2:30. I haven't showered. I haven't ate. I said I was relaxing today. Did I not? Did I not? But anyway, so yeah, that's just some of the stuff that as a business you're having to deal with. So for those of you who go into these businesses and you're like, I don't want to wear a mask, I mean, a lot of people don't understand, like, you're yelling at these employees when it is a mandate. Like, it's a law. You need to wear your mask, and if you can't wear a mask, then buy a face shield. Like, it's December of 2020. There's no reason you shouldn't have figured out how to be able to go out in the public with your face covered. You know, if you can't wear a mask, then put on a face shield. They make inserts now for masks to help those who need help breathing. I have one that I use. I'll show you guys. Actually, my mother-in-law sent them to us, and they are amazing. So just, there's all kind of ways. But, you know, for those who go into these businesses and are like yelling at the employees that you can't wear a mask, you have to understand that this is like a mandate. Like, if these employees don't enforce the mask law, and the health department comes in and people are in without masks, then that business can get fined. And for us small businesses, we just can't afford to get a fine, especially in the midst of a pandemic. So, you know, just be mindful of that, y'all. Like, stuff is a lot bigger than it appears a lot of times, and I don't think people truly understand or care for that matter. But anyway, y'all, so we got this visit. So I was sitting here just kind of briefly looking over this and seeing if there was anything extra that we needed to know or needed to do. They recently said that we couldn't allow people to bring in food anymore. We used to, you know, that was one of our things. We allowed people to bring in food. We also offered complimentary coffee and tea, but we can't do that anymore right now. So that was one of the changes. Yeah, there you have it. First of all, let me show y'all my hair. She did so good, right, y'all? Look at that. Look at them parts. Look at that. Yeah, we might have a little beautician in the family, a little braider. She did pretty good for her. This was her first time, y'all. So, I mean, I am quite proud of her. Anyway, so, y'all, I ate, I showered, I had a cup of coffee. It is now 4 o'clock. And we're gonna feed Trice. If y'all saw, I talked about he was gonna eat on Thanksgiving. I didn't really feed him on Thanksgiving. I gave him just a tiny bit of avocado, but he didn't really get to eat a whole lot on Thanksgiving. So anyway, we're slowly getting this thing under control. But Major, where's his bib? Over there, can you get his bib over there? But yeah, we're gonna feed him. So I have, this is avocado and banana. That's what this is. And it's homemade, obviously. So we're gonna feed him, y'all. This will be like kind of sort, not his first time, because he did have a little bit of avocado, but like his first time eating however much he decides to eat. So I'm gonna put his little bib on him. I'll leave this bib link below for you guys. I did a full, I know that pulled your hair, the Velcro. I did a full review over this bib, so I'll leave it linked for you guys. Come on, you want some? Oh, you don't like that? So, for those of you, let me see if I can get both of us in view. For those of you who are, he will be 5 months on the 19th of December. And so for you, those of you who are like, when should I start feeding my baby? I kind of base it off of my kids. So each one of them have been a different age when I started feeding them. I just look for the natural cues that they might be ready to eat solids. So for example, when we're eating, they are kind of taking interest in what we're eating. You know, they're looking, they're reaching for the food that we're eating. If you notice, Trice opens his mouth when he sees the spoon coming. So that's a natural cue that they will open their mouth when you're trying to feed them. Sit up, not by themselves, but can sit up unsupported, like in a mega seat or a high chair or something like that. So being able to sit up, of course, is important. I also look at how much they're breastfeeding, and if I feel like they are getting full or needing more and more breast milk as they're getting older. And you guys have saw Trice updates. He is a chunk. So he is drinking about 6 ounces of milk in one setting. So because of that, I'm like, okay, he is drinking tons and tons of milk. He is definitely interested when he sees us eating. He's like looking at us, he's looking at everybody, he's reaching. So that was my natural cue for him that he probably was ready to start trying some solids. And I usually start off with either sweet potato, avocado, or banana. Those are usually my go-to starters. So with him, I decided to do avocado. And this is avocado and banana. Just to give, I mean, avocado is, I feel like, already kind of naturally sweet. But just to give it just a little more texture, a little more sweetness than just pure avocado. So anyway, that's what we're eating. And he'll eat this. Like, I'll feed him banana and avocado, or just avocado, or just banana for probably about 2 weeks. You know, they recommend a week in between different foods, but I'll usually do about 2 weeks, and then I'll introduce another food. And usually I will introduce that food inside of a food he's already had. So if I, like when I introduce sweet potatoes, which will be next, I'll probably do banana and sweet potatoes, or avocado and sweet potatoes, something like that. I'll mix what he's already been eating with the new thing that I'm introducing, and then give him the new thing by itself. So y'all see how he opened his mouth? He is such a freaking chunk. He is such a chunk. Yes, you are a gummy bear. Yes, you are. You are such a gummy bear. Are you done? All done? All done? Yep, all done. All done. So you saw how when I tried to feed him and I asked, was he all done? And he turned his head. So that's another cue. The baby has to be able to let you know that they're done, they're full. So they have to be able to give you some kind of cue to let them, you know, let you know that they're done. That's another way you know that they can start solids. And so I'm trying to teach him early the sign language for all done, which is all done, like that. So that's what when I'm saying all done, I just kind of do that to hopefully get him to learn the sign language early. What?
I'll be right there, my love.